What's going on, guys? We're hanging out with TRYX here at Computex 2025. So let's go check out the booth and see all the new products that they have. ThinkComputers Computex 2025 coverage is brought to you by ASUS, TRYX, MSI, Cooler Master, ASRock, Be Quiet, and InWin. Now let's get into the video. So TRYX made waves with their Panorama AIO, which is right here, and they're changing things up this year at Computex with their stage. So they've designed this AIO with dual screens in a mirror here, which essentially acts as a stage. So you could put your figure here or whatever you want to do. On this side, they actually have a band in here, which is really crazy. But what do you guys think of this design here? Now the stage, of course, is a 360 millimeter AIO, and it will be available in both white and black versions here. Expect to pick this up in the summer for $199. If you're a fan of the TRYX Panorama AIOs, but you're a custom water cooler, you are in luck, because they're going to be coming out with this custom water block that features that curved screen. As you can see, this is not an AIO. We have hard tubing here for a custom liquid cooled system. And here is what the block actually looks like. This is the black one, as you can see, but of course it does come in the white as well. Now this will come with two 90-degree fittings to make connecting it a lot easier as well. You're also just going to have a simple internal USB 2.0 connection to connect it to your motherboard, and it connects right up to their Canali software. No word yet on actual pricing, but TRYX is targeting around $200 to $250. You should see this available sometime in June. Now this is one thing I was super excited to see here at the TRYX booth, is their air cooler. So this is their brand new Taurus. It is going to be available in both white and black versions, and this is a dual fan, dual tower cooler here. It's going to feature 6 heat pipes on it as well, and of course the star of the show is the LCD screen here. So this is a 5-inch HD display here, so you can display all your stats just like you can do on their AIO. And if you want to take a look at the large fans there, again, 2 of these fans included with the cooler. This cooler is going to be really easy to work with as well. So if you need to access the middle fan, you can just take this entire top cap off. Really easy to go ahead and do that, and you can see it uses the pogo style connections. Put it back on and you're essentially good to go. The fans are essentially the same way. So the fan on the front, they easily pull out. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but these just pull out, as you can see, to easily, remove them. Super easy to go ahead and do that. And if you wanted to take a closer look at the actual heatsink stack here, this is shaping up to be a really great air cooler. Like I said, white and black versions here. You'll be able to pick these up in Q3 for only $99. Moving on to cases here, we have the Luca L70 Air, and this is going to be a high airflow case because we have this nice mesh in the front. You can see these massive fans. So these are going to be included with the case. So these are 2 200 millimeter fans here. And one thing that's really nice about this case is that if you want to get inside from the front, you can easily open it up, and the fans are here, so you don't have to worry about anything. They use pogo style connections right there, so really easy to access the inside of the system. Moving over to the white version of the case, so we do have, there's black. We do have the white here, and on the white version of the case, we can get a good look inside. We have a lot of room, so we do have support for motherboards up to extended ATX, as well as back connect motherboards. So you can see the holes in there for all of your back connect motherboards, which is great. But one thing I really love about this case is that the motherboard tray is fully removable. So there are thumb screws there. You can take the entire thing out, so it just makes your installation so easy. Now, as far as cooling support on the bottom here, you can do up to a 420 millimeter radiator. You can also do that in the side mount. You can also do a 240 up top here, but the interesting thing about this case is that you can see we have our power supply mounts here, but this case is very modular. So what you can go ahead and do is if you don't want your power supply at the top, you can put it at the bottom, and then at the top, you would be able to fit up to a 420 and then a 240 on the bottom here. Really like, you know, how you can really customize this the way that you want. Some other little things here is that you do have this nice GPU support bracket here that is built into the case as well. Now, this case should be coming out sometime in Q3, and you'll be able to pick it up for $269. Moving on here, we have the Arc Vision case, and they're calling it Arc Vision because we have a pillarless design, as you can see, and this is a single glass panel here. So it's one panel that you can easily remove to get in your system. Now, there will be two versions of this case. So you're going to get the normal Arc Vision, and then you're going to get the Arc Vision OLED. The big difference is the OLED version is going to have this curved screen right here on the front. This is the same screen that you're going to see on their Panorama coolers, and it's really interesting because I don't think I've seen a curved screen on an actual case. So just like with the Panorama, you can play movies on here, you can do all of that, you can show your system stats. Really cool that it's going to wrap around your case. Now, for the normal Arc Vision, you'll be able to get options for this bottom section right here. You can see the different options that you may get here, but overall, I think it is a great looking mid-tower. Getting inside the system here, you can see that we do have support for the largest graphics cards. We're also going to have support for motherboards up to ATX. You're going to have a 360 millimeter mount on the side there, and then at the top, we're going to have another 360 millimeter mount as well. You'll be able to pick up the Arc Vision and Arc Vision OLED in Q3. The Arc Vision is going to be $119.99, while the Arc Vision OLED is going to be $239.99. The final case here that TRYX has is their Flova case, and you can see we have some pretty unique colors. We have the pink and we have the white, but the cool thing is that we have this really nice fabric. So you're gonna get fabric on the front and fabric on the side here. Now, the interesting thing is that, like I said, we have pink, we have white, and we also are going to have black. And you're wondering, what is this thing? What is this thing right here? This is actually a cross flow fan. This fan right here is as powerful as 3 140 millimeter fans, and it actually gets embedded in the case right here. And that actually comes with the case as well. Now, as far as what can fit inside the case, as you can see, we have supports for long graphics cards. There is a side mount that does support 3 120 millimeter fans or 360 millimeter radiators. You can also do the same thing on the front of the case. Just like the other TRYX cases, you do have your front I/O on the side of the case, again, making it super convenient and really easy to access. Now, these cases will be available in Q3 for $169. When it comes to fans, TRYX is going to have their new flagship fans, which are going to be their Lucis here. So these fans will feature 32 LEDs per fan, and they have a really unique way to actually connect. So there's like this bar here that you can see is a simple Type-C connection there to your system, but this bar connects all of the fans easily, and even on the bar, you are going to go ahead and get some RGB lighting. All of these fans will link up easily to the Canali software, which they have running. That's going to be their ecosystem, essentially, for all of their products. These fans will be available in a 3-pack in the 120 millimeter size, and you'll be able to pick those up in June for $99. So white and black versions, $99, and you can get them in a regular fan or a reverse blade as well. 140 millimeter versions will come just a little bit later. TRYX is also going to come out with some PCIe 5.0 riser cables. You can see we have two different sizes here in both black and white versions. And the reason they're coming out with these is because a lot of people want vertical mounts in their case, but there are not that many PCIe 5.0 risers. You should see these come out later this year. So that wraps it up here for TRYX at Computex 2025. Let me know in the comments what your favorite product was. And of course, check out our dedicated Computex 2025 page, which I will have linked below in the description. We'll see you guys in the next video.